Despite leaving the G7 in a hurry, Donald Trump took the time to sign a joint declaration in which the group's leaders affirmed the right of Israel to defend itself while calling for a de-escalation in its conflict with Iran.
We urge that the resolution of the Iranian crisis leads to a broader de-escalation of hostilities in the Middle East, including a ceasefire in Gaza.
But the US president did give some mixed signals throughout the day at the summit, making unilateral declarations while also being hesitant to sign the group's declaration on Israel and Iran. Having been optimistic about the situation earlier in the day, he later called for the Iranian capital to be evacuated and then announced he was heading back to Washington. On the flight back, he kept posting on his Truth Social platform, taking a jab at his French counterpart over the latter's explanation for Trump's precipitous departure.
Publicity-seeking President Emmanuel Macron of France mistakenly said I left the G7 summit in Canada to go back to DC to work on a ceasefire between Israel and Iran. Wrong. He has no idea why I'm now on my way to Washington, but certainly has nothing to do with a ceasefire. Much bigger than that.
Trump's early departure meant Ukraine was forced to take a back seat, and a planned bilateral meeting with Volodymyr Zelensky will not take place. And fellow G7 leaders were left with no time to convince Trump to tighten sanctions on Russian oil.